Options Center. It is Monday after the bell, 4/26/21. What a day! Nothing happened. Thanks for joining us here. We're going to go through the update as usual. We're going to check out the SPX, SPY, ES, and then we're going to go over a couple individual names. Now, before we go through that, go down to the bottom right-hand corner, Options Center logo, and hit subscribe. And like this video, it helps us out, get the algorithms going, and we can help out a lot of new traders out there. So also join our Discord. It's free. The Option Guys. It'll be down in the description. And we have a bunch of trade ideas and people knocking ideas back and forth, and wonderful, wonderful guys on there and gals. All right, so here we go. SPX on the daily. This is our options expected move. If you're not familiar, we will post the link to the video at the end of this, and it basically gives our playing field for the week, and we have done nothing this week, so we are expecting a lot more movement to come. We just, we hit that all-time high, it looks like, at 41.94 on the SPX, but I'm not sure that all the indices did the same. So let's put some trend lines on here. Trend is our friend. We're working in this channel on the way up. We have wave 1, 2, 3, and we came, well, let me extend this 3 because I don't think we're done with that actual 3 yet. Our minute 4 we're working on, but this 4 is going to be a little bit bigger, we presume. So here we're still working on wave 3, and then we'll be looking out for wave 4 pretty soon, and we'll keep you updated every single day. And this is a great time to hit that notification button so we can get these videos out to you every single day and even on the weekend. All right, let's move over to the SPY. SPY, oh, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3 working on wave 3 as well. Just a little bit easier to check out here. Also on the SPY, we did not touch all-time highs. We have our alerts for that, but we are just a pause, just a tight pause range, and that's great for continuation. There is a possibility with a pause that you can start to the downside, but everything's bullish. We're over the 8MA, all of the MAs, and we're still well into bullish territory. We're starting to make divergence again, so there's something to be cautious about. Let's move over to the ES. And we'll get to the 65 so we can tighten up our range here. This is our wave 1, 2, 3. We're still working on, this is the minute wave 3, so that's perfect. Minute wave 4. Okay, we're going to tighten, get a little bit lower here. So after wave 3, we went A, B, C correction, and now we're kind of in this channel here. So we want to break out of this range, this channel. And this 41.83 is really key. I don't have a clear count yet. 1, 2 down, and maybe working on wave 3. But really what we want to do is come above here, and then we could start playing SPY. And I like to do MES, the micros, the micros for the SPX. So as soon as we get over here, we have something to put our back on, and then we can move up. Otherwise, this is technically a setup for a put. We're not going to play that because we're so bullish. The indicators are all bullish right now. Our options expected move for this week is 42.29. We do expect to make that range. So such a tight range today. I do think overnight we'll just have to watch, see what happens. But if we get above this 41.83, ball game. Okay, we are expected to get to that 42.29. I'm telling you, just keep following every single day. All right. If not, then we're going to start breaking down. Something else is happening here. But I will tell you from last week, our breakdown here, and since we touched all-time highs, that negates all of our bearish options, our bearish Elliott waves. So we're just looking up right now. All right, let's check out Mara. We had a great play. We entered Mara last week on Friday. We were just underneath the trend line. We had a 1, 2, and we were working on wave 3 for just minute waves. And so we knew we had some up side to that, and we wanted to get out right away, and it just moved right to the options expected move, and we actually conservatively took our play out here for almost a double right underneath this gap resistance. And what I put these circles here because usually when you have a downtrend like this, you usually have some sort of inverse head and shoulders to work your way out of it. All right, so markets usually don't go straight up, but so we have the left shoulder, head, and now we're working down to the right shoulder. I think we might end up closing this gap and then starting to head on wave 3. So what we're looking for now, we are completing wave 1 down to wave 2, and we can put a retracement if you'd like. Usually a 61.8, but it doesn't have to be. We have other points that it could move off of. So if we move down to the 61.8, that'd be about the 30, a little less than the 31 spot, the golden ratio. So we come down here, doesn't have to come all the way there. It could be a 50% as well. And then we start moving on wave 3, and that would be a great move. And that might just be an ABC as well, because I'm not sure if we're still going to go to all-time highs on this. We're going to watch, and we're going to be cautious, okay? All right, moving on to the next one. Nvda, this is what we ended. This is what we started our position today. So we started our position on the pullback, and now we've moved on up past the resistance, and I'm looking for this gap, and we're actually going to try to get out right at this gap again, just to be conservative. I'm not going to wait for the options expected move, but we do have a little bit of resistance there, and then after that we'll see if it pulls back for further movement. All right, so that's our game plan. Now, the only other, well, hold on. Let me go to the daily. This is why we actually picked up this move today. All right, so we had an inside day on Friday, and then we were really working and not really moving too much inside. I didn't think it was going to be a double inside day, and we started to push over that 8 MA throughout the day. And so I entered it a little bit early, but we started to push over, and now we're over some of that resistance, and I think we have some movement on the daily. We're over that 8 MA is the most important part, and so we'll go on from there. Okay, let's move on to Tesla. We just want to see what Tesla is doing because we had earnings, see if it had any movement. So not a huge movement here. Looks like it just played down just a little bit. We closed at 738 and we're at 725 right now, and we're starting to lift a little bit, but guys, we have so much more movement in for the week. The options expected move has 60 points to the upside or downside from 738. So this thing's going to rock. Okay. We're either going to start blasting to the upside or the downside. So just watch to see what's happening. Our bearish counts are still in play. If we get over this channel here, if we start breaking over that, then we're going to be bullish to the max. All right, we're going to be checking this out because let's move over to the daily, show you what I'm talking about. So this channel moving on down. Oh, that's not the right one. Daily. All right. So I have our bearish counts on here right now, but we move. We're stopped right at that channel. We decide to start to peak over there. I'm playing this one full force because we have a lot of room to run. All right. Other than that, we have a triangulating happening. We have a channel. We have some bearish counts, and we have a trend line here. And at least we'll play it down to the trend line if we can't break that channel. And we'll go from there. All right, so check us out every single day. This is Options Center here. We will talk to you in the morning.